while we continue to emphasize safe distancing measures to be undertaken, and we believe this still to be very important, we think on the basis of being more cautious, we should also review our use of masks and face shields. And because of our review, we've made a decision that we would no longer treat face shields the same as masks. Face shields cannot replace masks in the majority of settings in which we require facial protection to prevent ourselves, if we were asymptomatic but infected, from exposing others to infection. So masks will be the default situation. However, as the Minister has alluded to, in some situations where the wearing of mask may not be practical, face shields may be worn instead. Face shields may continue, however, to augment the use of masks, but the mask wearing would be the default. If a face shield is worn, a face shield has to be worn in such a way that it's worn properly to cover the entire face from the forehead to below the chin, wrapping around the sides of the face. And those who can wear face shields would be children, 12 years and below, who have difficulty weaning off wearing masks or keeping the face mask on for prolonged periods of time. Secondly, people who have health conditions that may result in breathing difficulties or other medical difficulties when the mask is worn for prolonged periods of time would be allowed to wear a face shield instead of the mask. The third setting where we would exempt people from wearing a mask by default would be for people who are speaking to a group in a classroom or lecture-style setting, where they are largely remaining in a single spot from which they are speaking, and are able to maintain a safe distance away from other people. We currently exempt persons and individuals doing television broadcasts from having to wear face masks or face shields. And we will continue with this exemption, provided such activities are done in a safe and controlled environment. That is, when safe distancing is observed vis-a-vis other people in the vicinity, and safe management practices are followed throughout the recording or filming process. When face shields are worn on top of a mask, this can provide some additional protection. For example, when there's a need to protect one's eyes from droplets that may also contain virus particles. And this may have also an added benefit we recognize of preventing masks from getting wet in certain external settings. It may also have the advantage of minimizing people touching their face and therefore resulting in further contamination of their hands and of their face itself.